Welcome to another new creature review. Today we're checking out Transformers Power of the Primes Voyager Class Inferno. Let's check out this box. Got some nice artwork on the front in front of our giant product window, just like normal. Transformers Power of the Primes Inferno. We got our Transformers Generation logo here. On this side of the box we have Choose Your Prime, Power of the Primes. We have all of our Prime Master logos right here. On this side of the box we have a picture of the unnamed combiner. He looks cool, but I mean, it's just Defensor with a red hat. Let's see. On the back, we have our product shots, all the little tiny pieces that he comes with. Inferno, how will the fearless Autobot firefighter wield the power of the primes? I don't know. And let's see. I think they just pair these up with the Voyager class and the Deluxe class just at random. I think it's like a marketing gimmick. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. As long as I have the figures, I have the figures. It doesn't really matter if I have a Solus Prime version or Quintus Prime version. But I think they changed these on the boxes. So like you might get one that says Quintus Prime on there or Micronus or something. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't unlock anything like physically like the old toys where you put the Power Master core in there and then he can transform. It's just use your imagination, and that's cool too. Let's get this box open. All right, here he is out of the box. Let's check out what came with him inside the box. First thing, we have this card, Power of the Primes Inferno, and on the back it says Liege Maximo Inferno. Spits ultra hot takes on Autobot radio. Very interesting. I told you they picked these at random, so I have no idea. I thought the box said something else, but it's Liege Maximo now. Whatever. All right. And we have the instructions, which if you've been following since Combiner Wars, you already know how to transform this guy. So it's pretty much the exact same thing. The next thing he comes with is an Enigma of Combination, I believe. I think that's what they've been calling these, the Enigma of Combination. So it's just a block with black block with blue paint on it, with a little Prime Master / Titan Master port over here to plug in. All right. So that, all right. He also comes with these, they call them bucklers. Let's be real here. These are feet with pegs that peg into your arms. And that's okay. Use your imagination, guys. These are bucklers. All right. And we have the standard gun that comes with most of the figures that share this mold. Right away, let's go ahead and compare Inferno with a figure with the same mold. This is the only Hotspot mold that I have. I don't even have Hotspot. I didn't start collecting Combiner Wars until after Combiner Wars went out of production, which is sad, but hey, you know what? I jumped in right in time because they had all of these on sale. So I picked these guys up on sale, like at Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, Amazon, you know, just regular run-of-the-mill places that carry these figures. So this is the only other mold that I have, but they are literally exactly the same, save for a few tiny pieces. But I tell you, if you took this figure apart, stuck this arm on here, and swapped their arms, it would still work. Swap the legs, they still work. It's the same mold, like through and through. Everything that's different is just cosmetic. See that? And they are the same size. Paramagna versus Inferno. They can become the best of friends. All right. let's check out his details that set him apart from his other mold mates. His head definitely looks different. It doesn't look quite like our traditional Inferno head, but it's different enough to where you can say he's whoever you want him to be. So he looks good. The paint is nice and sharp. You've got yellow on the inside of his little ear pieces, and we've got silver on his head crest. Silver paint with blue eyes. That's cool. The paint is nice and sharp on his chest and on his arms. It's a very solid black right there. These are painted. Let's see. This is a black piece of plastic with red on the top. But otherwise, the rest of it is red molded plastic. Let's see. This looks nice and clean. You've got this nice white right here. And let's see. The little firefighter bucket right there. Since he's a ladder truck. Let's see. Silver. Is that silver paint? Yep, that's silver paint. That's nice and sharp. I like that. Silver paint right here. It's all nice and clean. His little lights on his knees. They're silver on the outside and yellow on the inside. Very cool, very cool. Got some stickers right down there and stickers right here on his waist. We have silver paint here that doesn't go all the way in. It doesn't really need to. Let's see. Anything on the inside? Yep, he's got little fire department stickers right there on the inside of his legs. Let's see. Little hollowness. That's to be expected with this figure because this isn't his first run. Let's see. We got our hollowness right there. A little hollowness over here and here, just like before. But I mean, they play it out like there's like suspension springs in there. That's cool. I've always appreciated that, so that's cool. All right, let's check out his articulation. His head is on a swivel, and is it on a ball joint? I think it is on a ball joint because he can go up and down too. Not side to side. That's locked out. Let's see. Ooh, nice ratcheting clicks right there on the swivel. He's got a hinge. He has a double elbow right here for transformation, so he can close his arm all the way up. Let's see. He does not have any wrist rotation, but he does have a forearm swivel at the elbow. Yeah. There is no waist articulation. This opens up to put his head away. Let's see. His hips are on really nice clicky ratchets. Clicks out this way for the hinge, and it clicks this way and this way for the swivel. Swivel gets him that much forward and all the way back if you go around the ladder. Pretty cool. All right. Let's see. His knee, because it's hollow, you get a pretty good bend in there, and there's no ankle articulation at all. All right, let's do some size comparisons. Here is San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Optimus Primal, Marvel Select Disney exclusive Thanos, Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Thanos, and let's bring out Pira Magna one more time, who is exactly the same size. So you can use her for scale too. All right, let's get this guy transformed. All right, here's Inferno in his fire truck mode, and I've got to say, during that transformation, it actually felt a lot more secure. There were a lot of tabs that just kind of came together and felt really good just going together, which I couldn't say for the other figures that share this mold. They were definitely more careful on this version of this figure. Uh, like the tabbing right through here on the feet, the tabbing in the arms, the tabs in the thigh area. They just did. It feels new. It doesn't feel like it's been recycled like the other ones did when they started cranking this guy out in mass. Let's check out the details here. We've got our windshield right here in the front, solid black. No paint over here in the front in the lights or anything. The wheels are nice and black, but the rims aren't painted. There's our fire department logo. That's cool. The molding on this, just like the others, is really nice. They did a good job with the mold. But like I said, this doesn't look like they just cranked out another one, because you get that mold degradation over time. This doesn't seem to have too much of that. You don't. Everything still seems pretty sharp. Got a little door right there. I like that they did this right here, where it's you got the yellow on the outside and silver on the inside, kind of like the it's like a continuous bar. That looks cool. You can see Inferno's face in there. That's fun. Let's see. Yeah, I put the guns on here. They kind of look like water blasters. So I figured, hey, it's a fire truck. Let's put the water blasters on there. There's the hydrant controls over there on that side. Is it the same on this side? Yeah, they've got hydrant controls on both sides. The wheels roll nice. The ladder's really nice too. It's a nice that typical white ladder, and the bucket looks good. You've got the two tones here. We've got the white panels, and then we have like a black cylinder right here going to a sprayer. On this side, kind of looks like the same thing. We got a cylinder going to another cylinder. I don't know. But it looks good. It looks really good. And you can barely tell that there's a face in there. Ah! It looks good. I like it. I like that they I like that it doesn't feel like just another mold mate, you know? It doesn't feel like they just cranked out another toy. But I mean, reality, they did, because hello, we're the exact same thing. Except for Victorion's head doesn't open. It doesn't turn into a bucket. So this is all automatic. Automatic water dispensing. Check that out. And then you turn around and peekaboo, her face is covered. It works. Yeah, it's the exact same thing. You know, there's nothing major that's different about this. Everything is cosmetic according to the figure that they are combining with. So yeah, it's all about redeco, right? Oh, and that popped loose. That's fun. All right. All right. And for a quick size comparison, here's this fire truck with an invisible woman. All right, let's get this guy in combined mode. All right, here he is in his combined mode. And let me show you something. If you have any other mold of this guy and you skipped out on this one because it's just another hotspot mold, it's just another defensor mold, well, let me show you something. If you have this guy, you know the significance of this, because this is a mold-wide issue. Let me demonstrate on Victorion. everything just comes loose on this mold. In the older molds, there's a slot and a tab, and they do absolutely nothing. But on this mold right here, they're doing something. They're actually doing something. Look at that. To the point where you don't have to consider getting any of the third-party upgrades. You know, this is a far superior combined mode, and it almost makes me want to just stay with a red defensor. I do have plans for this guy, though, so I will reveal that later. I've revealed that to some of my friends already, but I will reveal that later. Let's get some limbs on these guys and see how they stack up. We are borrowing limbs from Computron to make this happen. So let's take off the arms and legs. All right, here he is with Computron's limbs, and right away, he already looks really, really good. I love how this looks. Now, I wish they would have gone through the trouble of making some combiner limbs for this guy, because he looks really good. And he has really good hip function, because it's not falling apart when he does the splits. It's not falling apart when you want to move it. Look at that. That's fantastic. Look at that. In comparison, we'll try to put Victorion in the same mold just by doing that. Nothing wants to move here. And I'm not trying to downplay Victorion. I love Victorion. This is a great figure. It's just, there it goes. And look, she knocked into Inferno and nothing happened. He's still standing. So definitely pick this guy up if you are looking for a good defensor alternative. Those hip ratchets alone have sold me on this guy. I kind of felt like, oh, hey, there's another hotspot mold. They found a way to squeeze a little more money out of this mold. But he's definitely worth the money. I think the fine-tuning on this figure have pushed him up to where he's worth picking up. All right, that's it for my review. Tell me what you think about this guy in the comments below. Do you think he's worth it? I mean, I think that's the big question about this guy. Do you think he's worth it? As many times as Hasbro has decided to use this guy over and over and over again, do you think he's worth it? That's a big question. If you have any other thoughts, feel free to share them in the comments below. If you like this review, give me a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. Hit that notification bell so you can see when I put up new videos. Be on the lookout for pictures of Inferno in this mode and in his Voyager standalone mode on my Instagram as well as my Facebook. Go check that out. Thanks for watching.